What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, we're coming back to Galneryus. Yes, indeed, Galneryus Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all of those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Sean, and this is actually one of Sean's 3 prioritized requests for the month of December for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Sean. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Sean wanted me to watch this and listen to this. It is Galneryus. Well, it's sort of Galneryus. It's really more about their drummer. The name is Fumiya or Fumiya. It's a Galneryus drum solo. Now, have I seen or heard this before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on, I have heard this before, I have seen this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Galneryus World, okay? And the video has 15,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Fumiya Galneryus drum solo. Cool. Holy smokes. 8:45. 8 minutes and 45 seconds for a drum solo. Okay. I'm reminded of a joke. I'm not gonna say the joke right now. I'll tell the joke in the review, but there's a definite joke there. 8:45. Wow. Okay. Hey, look. I've always said this about long videos. As long as the video's entertaining and it's interesting and it sounds good, it looks good, I got no problem with it. As a matter of fact, if I'm really enjoying it and the time flies, I'll usually give it a little boost when it comes to the score. On the flip side, if I'm bored, if it's bad, if it sounds bad, it looks bad, and I'm just not digging it at all, then I'm gonna tear the video to shreds. Absolutely. So I don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna wait and find out, I guess. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Lights come up. Okay. Okay. Good start. Really good start. He's utilizing pretty much the entire kit. And I don't think I've seen him not hit everything at least once. So nothing's going ignored. So great variation with the snare work. A lot of offbeat attacks on the snare and on the toms and on the cymbals. But the kick, the double kick is constant. It is absolutely on point with the tempo. You can set your watch to it. It's in 4, the entire thing has been in 4/4. Everything. Now the kick does change up. Sometimes it's quarters, sometimes it's eighths, sometimes it's sixteenths, sometimes it's triplets and sextuplets. I mean, he's done everything with those double kicks. He's done 30-second notes with that double kick. But you can still set your watch to it. The tempo is there. It's absolutely there. It's well established, despite whatever his hands are doing. So he's able to go independent with, feet doing one thing, hands doing another. That's awesome. That's really good. I like what I'm hearing so far. But more importantly than that, I love the crowd interaction. He's having fun with the crowd. A lot of false starts, He'll start something, he'll stop and look at the crowd like, are you still there? And the crowd lets him know, hey, we're here for you, man. That's good. I like that. I love the interaction. So that's a good thing. Let's keep going. There we go. More crowd interaction. And he's got those upper toms tuned like rototoms almost. Nice. Okay, so he's got 2 snares. He's got 2 snares going. So he's got the snare over here that he was just playing on a little while ago. A little more of a lower pitch. And he's playing this one over here. Doesn't quite sound like a piccolo snare, but you could definitely hear a difference in pitch between the snare he was just using for the last section and the snare he's using now. That's cool. He's got these toms over here. They're not rototoms, but he's got them tuned like rototoms. That's interesting. A lot of tension on those heads to get that pitch. Sounds good. I mean, it's doing the job without question. I couldn't help but notice that. He really likes interacting with the crowd. I love seeing that. I wish more drummers would do that. So anyway, we're about halfway through. Let's keep on going. crescendoing rolls. That's nice. He's been doing that quite frequently, actually. I just haven't talked about him. That's a nice touch. Okay. His stick hit the mic. Okay. Great facial expressions, interacting with the crowd. Yeah. Come on now. Finish up. Do it. Okay. Nice. Good drum solo, man. Really nice. Really well done. For a number of reasons. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was, well, it was kind of Galneryus. It was more Fumiya than Galneryus, let's be honest here, with a drum solo. This was a request from Sean, and this was actually one of Sean's 3 prioritized requests for the month of December for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Sean. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. Okay. The score. Okay. This is gonna require some explanation. The score makes perfect sense to me. It does, and I hope with some explanation it'll make sense to everybody else too. Let's start off with that score, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna give that an 8.6. Yep, 8.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, as far as what Fumiya was playing, everything sounded great across the board. Okay, his drum solo was extremely well done. It was a great job from start to finish. It was long, if I'm being honest. It said 840, 846, I think it said. Yeah, it felt like 846. It did feel long. And that's, here's the thing. Is that a bad thing? No, I don't think that's a bad thing. That's like playing par golf. You go onto a golf course with, it's a par, let's say it's a par 84 golf course. I don't think you'll ever find too many of those, but let's just keep it simple. It's par 80, okay? So to hit 80 through the entire 18 holes, you're hitting for par, okay? Let's just say that. So get a guy that goes up, hits from the whites, and he's hitting 80. It's par golf. It's way better than what I can do. I suck at golf. But there's nothing wrong with par golf. Will you ever be a pro playing par? Sure, I've seen lots of pros play par golf. You won't make a very good living at it, but you'll make a decent living at it. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with par golf. Same thing here. The solo went for 846. It felt like 846. That's okay. It didn't feel like 10. It didn't feel like 12. It felt like 846. Okay, cool. Hitting for par. Nothing wrong with that. He did some great playing during the course of the drum solo. He used everything on his kit. There was not one thing on his kit that he did not utilize at least once. And it was a nice blend between skin work and cymbal work. I would say about 60 to 65% skin work and 30 to 35% or 35 to 40% cymbal work. I prefer it that way. I prefer skin work. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, I love the skin work compared to the cymbal work. When drummers rely on cymbals too much, it gets very tinny and my ears start to ring, and I'm like, let's get back to the drums, not the cymbals. So I definitely appreciated that. I think the most impressive thing to me was his double kick work. Switching between 8, 16s, 30 seconds, triplets, sextuplets. I mean, you name it. He had that double kick going on all cylinders with all of them, and he was switching them up at will whenever the solo called for it. I think his double kick work was very impressive. Honestly, probably the most impressive part of the solo. Now, there was one thing though about the solo that made it stand out to me. And one of the reasons why we're up at an 8.6. The drum solo alone, don't get me wrong, it was really good. It was impressive and it sounded really nice. It was a great job overall. But I wouldn't give the drum solo on its own. Like if I was just listening, I wasn't watching. If I was just listening to the drum solo and listening to what he played, I would have given it about an 8.3, 8.4, somewhere in there. I've heard other drummers do very similar drum solos, and I've also heard other drummers do it better. I mean, Neil Peart, do I really need to say more? Dave Weckl, do I really need to say more? Danny Carey, do I really need to say more, But at the same time, what those guys don't do, this guy did. A lot of crowd interaction. I love that. I absolutely loved everything about that. That was fun to watch. When he was interacting with the crowd and having fun with the crowd was having fun back. And it made the whole drum solo special. It made the drum solo stand out. Because of all that crowd interaction, I'm bumping that up from an 8.3 to an 8.6. The crowd interaction, a lot of fun to see. And to all the drummers out there who think that they don't have the ability, they can't interact with the crowd, they can't, have fun with the crowd, they have to just stay back there and play their drums. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A. The defense rests. I mean, look, I'm sorry, but there's absolutely no excuse for drummers not to be able to interact with the crowd when you see a drum solo like this, hear a drum solo like this, and you see the amount of crowd interaction that he did. That shows that he really cares about making sure that the crowd has the best possible experience they can have, and he's going to do everything he can to make sure that happens. I applaud that. I absolutely applaud that. So yeah, 8.6, I feel good with that score. Actually, you know what? now that I said all that, I don't feel good about that score. Nope. Yes. Yes. That's it. All right. I'm changing the score. Nope. Nope. I don't care. Hey, it's my show. If I want to change the score, I'm going to change the score. I didn't finalize it. I didn't drop the fist and say I've spoken. No. Look, this is America. I have the freedom and the right to change my mind if I want to change my mind. So I am changing the score. Here it is. Now this is the final score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.8. Yeah, 8.8. After talking about it out loud, yeah, that score makes a lot more sense. So that's where we're at, 8.8, and that's where we're going to stay. Now let's finish this before I change my mind again. 8.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.